Hello everyone, I am Prakash, working as an assistant professor in freshman engineering in Marri Laxman Institute of Technology and Management. So in today's class we are going to discuss the following elements it is there. So we are going to discuss the topic called lessons from online learning. So lessons from online learning we are going to discuss right now. In that in this session, we are going to cover the following elements. So, who are the authors of the lessons from online? So, introduction of the basic lesson and 4 aspects of online learning. In that, particularly, we are talking about learning to learn online, designing online teaching with purpose, blending space and time and online. COVID-19 began the disruption. AI will continue it. And conclusion, and where we are taking the references for this, we are going to discuss. So, the title of the lesson is Lessons from Online. The following elements we are going to discuss in today's session. It is. Hope everyone is doing well. They are going to understand. So now move on to the 4 the authors of this lesson. So there are few authors are there in this lessons from online. In that first one we have a author name is called Hyderabad. He is a management scholar who explores the topics ranging from innovation finance to international entrepreneurship. So the first author is Hyderabad. He is a management scholar and who talks about finance and international entrepreneurships. So second author is Deborah Hurst. Okay, he is an associate professor organization studies at Athabasca University, which is located in Canada. She specializes in distance and online education, design and delivery of course, and research in areas of leadership, change and knowledge creation and transfer. So third author is Martha Cleveland. He is a professor of open digital and distance education at Athabasca University. So these 3 are the authors of this lesson. The lesson name is Lessons from Online Learning it is. So now move on the introduction part of the lesson. So in this introduction part, the essay emphasizes of online learning. So discuss the changes that the COVID-19 pandemic brought about our education system. How the COVID-19 so made everyone to learn online. So without deviating for their education. So how it is started. So in this lesson, the authors stress their benefits and provide insight into the lesson that we should implement going forward. So what they are going to stress in this online learning and their benefits and they provide insights of the online learning, how the lessons are going to reach for the people and how we are going to implement going forward. Education should not be disturbed during the pandemic time. So now COVID-19 brought those education was almost immediate switch. So suddenly COVID-19 been spreaded all over the world. So the first impact is for the people in education. All the people are sit together and learn together, collaborate together. So it suddenly we need to change this atmosphere from off physical classroom to online classroom. So suddenly all the institutions are scrambled to keep educated moving. Suddenly they are shut down. It is there. Suddenly they scold. Suddenly they stop the physical classroom. So instead of physical classroom, they started online classes it is. So it is sudden. Scramble means sudden. So closure or sudden shut of the institutions it is. So what the things has to be taken, how the teachers are efforts. So teachers efforts towards online classes it is there. So conventionally trained teachers made courageous effort. So like most of the teaching community, they are adapted the physical classroom and traditional method that you can call it as chalk and board method. And suddenly this COVID-19 pandemic made the teachers to learn new things and take the efforts to prepare notes and material. And they have started recording the digital lessons and they started preparing PowerPoint presentation and how the notes will be given to you, how the students are going to reach their goals by learning online courses it is, and posting videos and creating various activity rooms it is there. So it is very difficult for individual faculty who are not technically good at, okay, and who are not aware about utilizing the technical sources it is there. So they are taken a step not to stop the education part apart from physical, and then they started online learning. So these are the following efforts are being taken by the teaching community who are adapted earlier in a physical classrooms it is. Okay, now so here, so online learning is a new lesson can be drawn from existing research and experience it is. So for India, we might think about after COVID-19, most of the institutions and most of the organizations, schools have started Zoom meeting or Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, it is this. But one university, which in call it as Athabasca University, already started before 28 years onward, they started online courses. So they are the pioneers in the world who started first online MBA course and M nursing and M.Ed programs over 28 years ago. So we may be aware, most of the Indians, especially, they started online classes with the various platforms are using it is. So, but 20 years a year ago, Athabasca University already started, and they became a masters in the online lectures and online classes. It is there. So, and it is one of Canada's leading online university right now. In Canada's one of leading online university, and it is one of the oldest, I can say that. So oldest university who introduced the online learning for the student community, it is there. So Athabasca University is the first pioneer we can talk about 28 years ago. So means it is a before pandemic onwards, like approximately in the 1990s to 95 time onward, they started online courses. So this is about Athabasca University. Now, in this lesson, what we are going to emphasize it is, so the authors, so we already known about who are the authors, Hyder Alvi, Cleveland, Deborhurst. They mainly emphasize, focuses on 4 dissimilar aspects of online learning. It is, what are the 4 important aspects are they discussed here it is. So first one is learning to learn online, and second one, designing online teaching with purpose. Third one is blending space and time online. Third one, COVID-19 began the disruption, AI will continue. So these following elements are being emphasized by the authors, and how these things are helpful for the education part, and let me see right now. Now, the first one is, okay, what are the 4 takeaways we are talking about? In that 4 takeaways, the first one is learning to learn online. So here in learning to learn online means people showing interested to learn online, but so younger learners may seek physical spaces to promote socialization and teacher-led content delivery. So we are interested to learn. So adults may be understanding online learning classes, it is there, but we are coming to the youngsters like who are in schooling level. So they need attention of a teacher who can deliver a lecture and who can have an interaction with them and who can provide some space to them, and socialization, having a communication with the friends and teacher community, so they are easy to understand, it is there. So they need a physical classroom, it is. So in common problems, so inequities here means common issues, it is there. What are the issues we are facing in if we are showing to learn? So learning to learn online, what are the common issues we are going to focus on here right now? So poor access to the internet facility. So most of the student community are most of the people. So most of the people they are started living in their native places or villages, it is there. So they left their respective cities or towns where they are sitting, it is there in workplace also. So due to pandemic time, they are seeking the help of their villages. They are going to village. So in that particular rural areas or remote areas, we are not able to get internet facilities. So technical glitches take places. The students may not attend the online classes, it is there. And second one, we talking about lack of financial resources. So if you are conducting online classes by using various platforms, if you take an example of Zoom only, so every individual has to be having at least mobile facilities or laptop facilities should be having it. And most of the student community, they might have a chance to purchase the Android mobiles or laptops. It is. So due to financial resources, they are unable to attend the online classes. So these might be the problems we are going to face, we are already faced in our pandemic time. So online education offers access for students to learn from anywhere to traditional classroom. So here online classes give access for any individual. So wherever they want to be learn, they can learn. Whenever they want to learn, they can learn. There is no time limit, there is no schedule at all. So whenever they are comfortable time, so whenever they are interested to learn, it is they can. So in traditional classroom, it is not possible, it is there. So we have a certain schedules, a timetable. If suppose we have a class work in 9:30 to 4, so we need to be attend the classes, we can. Whereas in online or digital classes, you can have any time, free time. Whenever you have a free time, you can listen the lectures or YouTube lectures or whatever, you can utilize this online courses. So hope you are learning this. So now second one is designing online teaching with purpose, it is there. So quality teaching and learning design must incorporate active, whether designed for traditional or distance education. So here, whether we are making it distance education or regular education, so quality teaching and design of a course, so it must be students' needs. So needs of a student and the purpose of learning should be identified in this process. It is. And course material are characterized by the extreme care and great efforts. So course materials. And when we are preparing a course material, the students are able to understand the course material in an easy way, and that will helpful to them for the academic purpose and career growth also. So with the great efforts of the faculty community, they are providing a extreme well structured and well mannered material can be provided for the students when we are using online classes. It is. So due to pandemic, instructor had to translate classroom delivery into technology mediated delivery. So due to pandemic, so a instructor, we can talk about instructor or teacher or mentor, it is there. They had to translate classroom. They changed that classrooms, it is from physical classroom to technology mediated classroom. So in physical classroom, the person is physically present over there, they elaborate the concept, it is. Whereas in the technology mediated classroom, it is, he sit in somewhere and give a demonstration or lectures with the help of Zoom or Google Meet or anything. So that lectures will be learned by the audience. So this translation is taken place by the faculty community, and this adaptation also taken place by the student community. So here we can have, yeah, if you see this image, so what we quoted here, technology alone isn't going to improve student achievement. So only technology cannot help the student to achieve their respective goals. It is. The best combination is great teachers working with technology to engage student in the pursuit of the learning they need. So what is the best combination here we are mentioning about? The combination of a teacher and technology, okay, to engage students. With the combination of technology and teacher to engage the students and their needs to make them successful is the best combination we are talking about. So these are the US Secretary of Education is given this image. Hope you understood about this. So now move on. So blending space and time online, it is there. The third one is blending space and time. So pandemic education popularized the vocabulary of synchronize and asynchronous. So what we can call synchronize and asynchronous. So pandemic education means pandemic education is made us to adapt the situation, it is there. So what kind of situation we are made us to adapt, it is there. So synchronize means physical classroom through real time. So physical classroom through real time, it is like face-to-face learning process will take place here, it is. Whereas digital mediated teaching, okay, digital mediated teaching. So asynchronous means working independently. So asynchronous means working independently. So synchronized, we are working together. The student and teacher are working together to achieve their respective goals. And whereas in asynchronized learning means, so the student will learn independently. So by using of various platforms or various lectures demonstrated by the various faculty through YouTube or through various sources they have, it is. Okay. Now, so COVID-19 began the disruption, AI will continue, it is. So pandemic made instructor to come up with more innovative methods to get the best result in terms of learning and assessment. So now the pandemic made instructor, so what made instructor? They want to be more innovative methods, how we are going to engage the student. So even it is a online classes also. Whereas in physical classroom, we can engage. So by motivating them, by instruct. Whereas in technical classes, by using digital platforms, how we are going to engage. So what are the best method we need to follow? And what are the innovative things we can do by using online. So and to get the best result in terms of learning and assessment. So even by using technology or by using AI methodology, we can assess also. Like for example, so Google Sheets we are using. Okay, Google links we are sending them. Okay, multiple MCQs or multiple choices. So technology helping us to assess it is, and we also using like Chat GPT, Copilot, Gemini, other things also to get the information for the concepts whatever we needed it is. Okay, so research suggests that adapting online and AI tools need to be coupled with supportive digital infrastructure and highly responsive student support. So what are the research suggesting? It is adapting online and AI tools. So adapting online means, so focusing on with the help of digital platform it is. Along with this, so adapting AI tools it is there. So most of the student communities, to write their assignment, they are using Chat GPT, and some people are using co-pilot method it is. So these are the AI tools right now they are using to complete their assignment. Okay, and they are submitting the respective. So need to coupled with supportive digital infrastructure. So adapting new technology, not only the thing. So adapting new technology along with the AI tools will help the people, and it is highly responsible for the student support also. So highly responsible for the students. It will help them to learn new concepts and new things. It is there. So these are the four elements are there. You can it is. So what are the four elements we are talking about? Learning to learn online, designing online teaching with purpose, learning space time online, and COVID-19 because AI will continue it is. So now, so what we are summing up it is. So in conclusion, the journey through online learning. So the journey through online learning. So almost 2 years in the pandemic time. So we had a journey with online learning. It is there. So which is elucidated means which is elaborated by the authors named Haider Alvi and his co-authors. So what they highlighted here, they highlighted that pandemic has shown the necessity of preparing all students to learn in both physical and digital environments. So what they are highlighting in the pandemic shown us or said us or informed us, we can talk about, informed us the necessity of preparing all students to learn in both physical and digital environment. In physical classroom or digital classroom, both you need to be adapted and both you need to be learned. Addressing inequities. What they address it is there. So financial issues or technical issues. So they address about these issues of technical issues and financial issues to carry the mobiles and carry the laptop it is. And ensuring that online education is engaging and supportive it is there. They are emphasizing that online education is very helpful and engage the students community, and it helps the students to achieve their respective goals, and it is very supportive it is. So these are the basic things in lessons from online we are going to be learnt it is. So these are the references we have taken it is there. The material I taken from the Wikipedia, englishbix.com, www.pbs organization, and English language and context and culture by Board of Editors published by Orient Black Swan. So thank you. Hope you understood.